welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show has an NL East matchup. It's the New York Mets taking on the All-Stars. All right, Singy, let's talk about the man on the mound. He has been lights out. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Ready to go now? Now it's the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Francisco Lindor.
Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
First pitch, 7-10.
In the air, out towards right center. Carroll sizes this one up, makes the catch, and there's one gone. And next for the Mets, Zach Gelof.
Batting second, the second baseman, Zach Gelof.
And that drops in for a strike.
Got away with that one, left the curveball up a little bit. He's going to have to finish it if it's going to be an effective pitch.
Right through there for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
And that's outside.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
One out, base is empty. Headed down the line. And that's a foul ball. One down, base is empty. Swings and misses. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. And that one upstairs, ball one.
That's a ball.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And it is 2-1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Next pitch is outside. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Out to short, De La Cruz. In plenty of time to first, out number 3. Down in order go the Mets. Half inning complete. We've got no score. Back here with my pal Singy, and on the hill the big righty Joe Musgrove. How about a scouting report on him?
Yeah, and his whip tells you he's been pretty effective this year on the mound. I mean, opposing hitters having a hard time getting on base and then being able to really distract him and do damage in terms of getting around the base path. So they're taking him out. This is a guy you want out there if you're his teammate, and I expect him to be good in this one.
We go to the bottom of the first, and here is Elly De La Cruz. There's the strike, 95 of that one. Shortstop takes the ball.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
That misses the zone. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. That one ripped. Schneider puts it away. 1 away. All right, let's take a look at the lineup.
Batting second,
Chris,
the right
this
fielder,
is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
And that drops in for a strike. Ground ball up the middle, and that one handled. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. You got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And the batter now, Nick Kurtz. And that is downstairs. 1-0.
This is a great dynamic right here. Speedy runner at first, thinking about taking second. Catcher with the pop time that leaves Jaws on the floor. This might get interesting, Boog.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. Siri. And there's 2 down. Digging in, Junior Caminero. Musgrove with a move to first. Carroll back in on a dive. And that one is downstairs, and it's 1-0. Caminero with some nice production in his last game. 4 runs batted in. Just missed.
I was really impressed with how he came through for the team in that last game, Boog. The all-time leader in 4 RBI games.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and that was not close.
I think that steal kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game 1, so that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
Base hit, left center field. Coming home. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single, and it's 1-0. So a man at first. Here's the catcher, Hunter Goodman. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. At the wall, can't make the catch, but I think he brought it back.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Next offering is fouled back.
He's given up a couple of runs, but the pitch count really not as high as you would think. Might be able to get through this one under 25 pitches.
Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Siri makes the grab. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. 1 inning in the books here. The All-Stars have the lead, 2-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second, and now it's going to be...
That's ball 4. Ball 4, take your base. 3.
And the batter Now, Ben Rice.
The designated hitter, Ben Rice.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And now, Michael Harris the second. And it's through for a hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Couple of singles back-to-back. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball over the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
First and second, no outs. Duran will hit next.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Can make it a 5-game hitting streak with a knock in this one.
Right side. Quickly to second for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, that was going to be a really tough one to turn 2 on. So a nice job to get the out at second right there. Hold on to the baseball. Shortstop clearly paid the price, but that kind of comes with the territory.
There goes the runner. Pitch is high. Throws. Save. That's a stolen base.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe it back against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Inside, just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Three, 2 now. Second and third, 1 away. Bottom half of inning number 2. This one in the air, center field. Siri sizing this one up. Drops into the glove. Both runners tagging. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across. It's 3-1.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Hit in the air, right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. A 2-run homer, his 7th home run of the season, and they add a couple more. It's 5-1. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
2 outs, nobody on. Now here is Nick Kurtz. Here's a rocket out to left. Schneider hauls it in to end the inning. 3 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and nobody left on. Williams back to work. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. Lynn. And we're back. Here's some real power at the plate. Junior Caminero.
Been a rough start on the mound for this guy. His 3rd inning, so important for him to get on track, turn the page, settle in, do all those things you need to do to give your team a little bit of length in this one.
And that's way high. And the count is 1-1.
Well, these guys doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
That missed by a lot. And the count is even, 2-2. Got him looking for the K. That's the first sweeper we've seen today, and the batter made a mess of it.
Catcher
now Hunter Goodman.
Goodman.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
0-1.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And the count even 1-1. Curveball over for a called strike. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Donovan in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike.
Nope, that's a ball.
And now a little barking back towards the umpire. Clearly thought he got that outside corner on what was a pretty big pitch. Sometimes that only makes it worse for you moving forward, but it can also open up that location in the future if the umpire thinks there's a chance that he missed it.
The next offering misses. And the count now even up.
2 strikes.
Hard hit left side. Lindor on to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over.
Everything will be okay. Don't be sad, don't you cry, just let go.
Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Greatest.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
3.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Ben Rice.
Right.
Headed towards the corner. Schneider calls it in, and there's one away.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
And now the center fielder, Michael Harris II. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. One down, base is empty. And a swing and a miss there.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
1 ball.
That misses.
2 strikes.
1-2 to count. To the right side, Geloff. That's the second out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jared.
2 down, base is empty. Now the left fielder, Jarren Duran. 0 for 1, he hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt.
Wow.
0-1.
That's not even close to the zone.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Ball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Missed with a
That's ball 2.
changeup, and it's 2-2. And that one is inside. Ellie De La Cruz waits on deck. Puts it in the air out towards left center. And that will end the inning. And we're back. And now it's Jose Siri. I think when you contemplate him as a player, the first thing you think about is defense, and you think about that great arm.
I also think about the speed. If he can get on, that's going to give one more thing for that pitcher to think about.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game. And
so they turn to the lefty in this spot, Angel Serpa.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Leading off.
And now the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. A switch hitter batting right. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And that's downstairs. Ball 1.
You know, this group of hitters really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
Inside. And now 3-0. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That pitch gets the inside corner, and the count is 3-1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. And down on strikes. 1 out. This is Corbin Carroll. He's already homered here in this one. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Edwin Uceta up and throwing. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. So now 1-2. Breaking ball misses down and away. Struck him out looking with the off-speed stuff.
Now batting.
Nick Kurtz, the next to hit. Both 2 in this one.
This kid picked up in a trade. A lot was offered and given to get him, but he's got a real high ceiling.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
And delivers outside.
2 strikes.
That's down and in.
2 strikes.
Got him swinging. And he strikes out the side in the 5th. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
Yellow.
Look at me. I feel so powerful. Look at me. Look at me. He's swerving. I feel so powerful. Look at me. I am a boss. I make the rules. Don't listen to nobody. Do what I choose. Got nothing to lose. I make decisions. I'll be on top, never losing. So down on my knees, I'll be back on my feet. I am a queen. It's time to be seated. My head's a crown. Feeling so powerful. Doesn't compete.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Geloff, 27 years old. He's one of the few Major League Baseball players born in the state of Delaware. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
Now pitching for the Mets.
Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Daniel Palencia.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Hit on the ground to short. Lindor throws across the diamond. One up, one down.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Hunter Goodman getting ready to hit. That one at triple digits.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
This one lifted in the air, left field. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Donovan, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Ball 2.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
2-0. And it's fouled away. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
ground ball left side and foul ball. Two down, nobody on. In the air, left field, down the line. Bounces over the wall in foul ground. It's an automatic double. Ben Rice now at the plate, 1 for 2. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Donovan at second with 2 down. And a foul ball. Now this is in the air down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that's down and away.
2 strikes.
Strikes him out with 101.
We gon' make it epic, epic, epic. We gon' make it epic, epic, yeah. We gon' like
We go to the top of the
Leading off
7th.
for the
Here's the
Mets,
center fielder, Jose Siri.
Siri. Now pitching for
Edwin Uceta gets handed the rock out of the pen.
number 63.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Corrals it, and there's 1 down.
Really nice job
Now
to get your
batting,
first
left
out of the
fielder,
ball game.
Jared Duran.
Jaron Duran digs in now. Singy, you gotta appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. In for a strike, 0-1. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down. Because of that speed and the ability to make up so much ground, he enters the picture and breaks a guy's heart.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And now the lineup turns over with 1 away. And now Ellie De La Cruz. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
There's one guy that I can think about, Boog, who started as a third baseman, Alex Gordon, and then became an elite perennial gold glover out in left field for the Kansas City Royals. But he's a guy, when you watch him play, you would imagine that that's all he ever played in his life was the outfield.
1 ball, 1
Yeah,
strike.
some guys just have instincts, right? I mean, that's the way it goes. We talk about Larry Walker, the Hall of Famer, and his instinct on the bases, despite the fact that he didn't play a ton of baseball as a kid. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
The right fielder, number 7. Corbin.
Down the number 2 hitter, Corbin Carroll. And he's already left his mark on this game.
He certainly has, Boog. A 2-run shot in the 2nd inning, and that made an early impact on this game in a big way.
Remember Mark Kotsay was a real good defensive outfielder.
Ball 1,
Good
no strike.
instincts, not great speed. 2 outs.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I figured you would get Kotsay into this because you had a free dinner at his house the other night.
That is true. That one finds the zone. And the
1
count
ball,
1 and
2
2.
strikes.
Out towards right center field. And that ends the inning. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to begin the eighth. Now it's the second baseman, Zach Geloff.
Ball four, take the base. Three. That's ball four.
New pitcher coming on, the veteran, David Bednar.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats.
Kurtz stands in now, looks at that one inside. Bednar, an all-star a season ago. He features a four-seam fastball, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter. Swing and a miss as he was late.
1-1. Hey, 2.
Off the mark there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Gets a piece and stays alive. And that one is in the dirt. Ball 3. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Out to short. Fires across the diamond. So they get the out after a long battle at the plate.
The third baseman, number 13, Junior.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Junior Caminero. And he swings over the top there. Bednar is what you're looking for in a good reliever. The ball stays in the ballpark. It's so hard to square him up. Swings through that.
Yeah, he stays out of the middle and pitches either at the bottom or at the top on the edges. And because of that, if you do get it in the air, it's usually just a high fly ball. And when it's down in the zone, it's on the ground.
Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. He's so consistent that the manager basically could look at it like he's got 3 outs sitting in his pocket. That shortens the game. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's 2 down. Here's the catcher to hit, Hunter Goodman. Up the middle. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and he reaches safely.
When he takes the mound, you feel like, hey, this inning is wrapped or this ball game is over. He's just that good, and you can see it in opposing hitters as well.
And first offering is fouled off.
They know when he comes in, pretty much forget about it. Kind of reminds me of Mariano Rivera.
That's to third. Tosses to first, and the inning is over. And we're back. We go to the 9th. Here's the left fielder, Davis Schneider. That's ripped into the outfield. And it's gone. A solo shot. His first homer of the year. It's 5. Blake Perkins into the game as a defensive sub now, and he'll take over in center. Now it's going to be Ben Rice. 1 for 3. Bednar back to work. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Center field. Perkins settles under it. Makes the grab. And there's one down. So digging in, Michael Harris the second. And the first offering is not close. All tied up. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. Checks his swing. Now an appeal to third. No swing. Just held it back there. Next offering is in for a strike.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
That one not close, and it's a full count.
Clearly didn't come out of his hand the right way. Left that curveball way up.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Low. Steps on first for the out. So 2 down now and here is Jaron Duran. Fastball for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
In the air, left field, down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Trying to send this extra innings. Not close with that one, and the count is 1-2. Fly ball down the line. Schneider going back. And that is the inning. And welcome back to the ball.
Ball 4, take your base. 3 out.
Now pitching for
taking over on the mound for the Mets.
Number 32.
Here's the shortstop at the plate. Ellie De La Cruz, known for his late inning heroics. Right through there for a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
In there at the knees for a strike.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Man at second. That missed inside. And the count 1-2.
Ball 2.
Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Now Corbin Carroll to the dish for a big at bat. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
Trying to bunt his way on. Over to Lowe. And the bunt doesn't work out. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. And we're back.
3. Ball 4, take the base.
Cody Bellinger getting loose there. He's now in the
playing first.
Now at the plate, Nick Kurtz.
Number 35. Cody Bellinger.
And that drops in for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
And that misses. And it's a ball and a strike.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him. Runner takes off. Got him swinging. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. And the winning run is now only 90 feet away. Junior Caminero, the next to hit. That one's in there, and that is strike one. And a pitch. Little chopper rolls foul.
One ball, two strikes.
Winning run at third, one down. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Ow! 2 away now after the drop third strike. Nice job behind the plate there.
Wow.
Now batting, catcher.
They very well could be celebrating a walk-off win right now thanks to a wild pitch, but that was a great play behind the plate right there. Not only prevents the winning run from coming across, but also completes the play at first and gets a critical out. Let's see if they can get out of this now.
Goodman swings through it for strike one. Swings and misses. That is strike two.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. In comes the winning run, and they walk it off in the 11th.
Well, you come to the ballpark hoping you'll see something special that day, whether you're a player or a fan. A walk-off win, nobody forgets that. A memorable moment that'll be logged in the backs of the minds of everybody that witnessed this here today.
Six-5 the final here today. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us. Okay, Singy, he's got some extra swagger today after that monster performance in the last game. So much confidence. Ready to go? Here's the second baseman, Zach Geloff.
Zach Geloff.
Yeah, that's in for a strike. And this one is off and a runner. Pitch misses, and 1-1. And that one clips the corner. And that's off the inside edge. And the count's even at 2. And that one in the air center field. Harris has a beat on it. Nabs it. And there's one away. So up next, Blake Perkins.
The left fielder, number
Not getting the results he's wanted at the plate recently. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. I mean, with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it. In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
2 out, space is empty. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Middle of the first. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Yeah, that's fouled off. Schmidt, in his 7th season, 31 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2017. That one is absolutely belted. That ball's carrying. And that one is out of here. His 4th home run of the season. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Sometimes too much velocity will cause a pitcher to throw through the sink, and that means that there's more four-seam action than there is sink, and that can turn into a really good pitch to hit. Well, we saw it right there. Didn't miss a stitch on that baseball. He's got himself a home run.
This is Corbin Carroll. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just kept it simple. Played Pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
And now Nick Kurtz. That clips the corner.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Schmidt over to first. Carroll dives back in safely.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Runner takes off. Pitch misses inside. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. That's too low. And a count 2-1.
2-1.
That one missed.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
Pitch is in there. 3-2 now.
2 strike.
Carroll at second with nobody out. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
And here is Hunter Goodman. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. And he went around. Ruled a swing. On a line out towards center. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris, the second.
Harris.
Double steal. Pitch misses. Go to third. Too late. Save. Double steal. Two on, one out. Tap foul at the plate. That's towards center. Squeezes it. Both runners tagging. The throw's offline. He's saved. And they lead by 2.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
And now here is Brendan Donovan. And that is out of play. 2 outs and a runner at third here in the second game of the series. Late swing, foul to the left. Two outs. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Got him swinging. New inning getting started, and now the DH, Isaac Paredes. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Hit hard, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
That play looks routine defensively, but with all of the little nooks, it can get real tricky down in the corner. Kept it to a long single. Nice defensive play.
Next to hit, Francisco Alvarez. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Larry Bullard, our umpire. Oh, look at this. There's one. And that's two.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Here's Cody Bellinger. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. Now the third baseman, Xavier Edwards. And he hits a ground ball right side. And that chance handled. Over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting eighth, the catcher, Ben.
Here's a big power threat, Ben Rice.
Not only can he hit the cover off the ball, he's got a great eye as well.
Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
Next offering is fouled back. Foul ball, still 0-2. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Makes the catch for the out. And there's two away.
Batting ninth, the left fielder, Jaron.
2 outs, base is empty. Now batting Jaron Duran. Fought off foul. And he deals. And there's a foul ball. Two down, nobody on.
Oh.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss.
Ouch, that one got him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch.
Now batting,
So the lineup flips over. Ellie De La Cruz will hit next. He's already homered here in this one.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Pitch out, but no action. Duran, the runner at first with 2 gone. Late with the swing there.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time he gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Move over to first, try to keep him close. Runner on the go. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. In the air, left field, Perkins moving under this one. Brings it in, and that's the inning. After 2, it's a 2-0 ball game. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
33, Nathaniel Lowe.
Strider back to work. Check swing, called strike. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Harris makes the grab, one away.
Batting it, the third baseman.
Next to hit, Jordan Walker. That's in for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
That's to third. Handles, throws to first. He's out.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, number 19, Jose Siri.
2 down, bases empty. And next for the Mets, Jose Siri.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Just 1 hit in his last 5 games.
Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. Called strike right there.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the Mets. And they're down 2-0. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. At the plate, Corbin Carroll. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1.
1 strike.
And that's downstairs and outside. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Well, that was the cutter down and in right there. And typically, if you're going to have a chance with the pitch, if it's down, that's your best chance of doing anything with it. It's kind of like a mini slider, just with a little less vertical movement. But still, that one tied him up, and he couldn't get the barrel to it.
Swing and a foul out of play. 1 out, bases empty. and that's 2 in a row.
The batter, number 50.
So now the DH spot,
Designated
Hunter
hitter,
Goodman.
Hunter.
0 for 1 so far.
Goodman.
Just missed. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that's too high. That one's in there, and the count's full.
Okay.
The 3-2 is outside, and it's ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying
Now
off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
2 outs, runner at first. Now here is Michael Harris II. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
1-0.
And the sweeper is off the plate.
2 balls, no strike.
Goodman leads off first with 2 down to the inning. And a strike in there. Check swing. Did he go? No, he didn't. And a base hit up the middle. And now 2 aboard.
Now batting, second baseman, Brendan.
And now Brendan Donovan. He's 0 for 1. Check swing, called strike. That misses. 1-1.
1-1.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Bellinger. That is the inning. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well.
Yellow.
And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Strider deals. And now 1-2.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
To third. Gets it to first. And one gone to the fourth as they get the leadoff man.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And next for the Mets, Blake Perkins. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. There's a strike.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When she elevates, guys aren't touched it.
One down, base is empty. Way inside, and that hit him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. 0 for 1 as he popped out foul to third his first time up. Swings through that one.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Runner on the go. Pitch inside. Throw to second. Great jump, and that is a stolen base. It wasn't even close.
When your catcher's not a great thrower, you have to do a better job at controlling the running game, and that's throwing over, that's stepping off, doing whatever you can to try to keep that base stealer's rhythm off. Well, they weren't able to do it right there. They're going to have to make some type of adjustment. Our players are going to be running all game.
Next offering is in for a strike.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at-bat.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. 1 out, the runner at second. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering is downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Struck him out looking.
Well, you got to be ready to swing the bat with a runner in scoring position and 2 strikes. Just put the ball in play somewhere, and you got a chance. Very frustrating for him, I'm sure. See if the next guy can pick him up.
Paredes at the plate for the second time as he takes ball 1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
1 ball.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Man on second, 2 down. And that just misses.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Caught him looking for the K. So no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left. And midway in the 4th, the All-Stars out front here, 2-0. Ready to go, bottom 4. Here's the third baseman, Xavier Edwards.
Do you think that's just a statement? Then you ludicrous like it's word of mouth. I ain't new to what I'm about.
Fly ball center field. Bellinger sizing it up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, the catcher, Ben.
Now the catcher up to hit, Ben Rice. Fly to left his first time. Rice goes 6'1", 28 years old. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. That one is upstairs.
1 ball, no strikes.
And that's in for a strike.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Base is empty, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Now batting.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Jaron Duran. That one fouled off. Now fly ball to right center. Siri sizing it up. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
Alvarez.
The wind of the pitch. Right through there for a strike. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it.
High fastballs, especially with good velocity, can be really hard to catch up to, but he stays tall.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
The shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz.
That one catches the zone. That's strike 1.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
That missed by a lot. And that is ball 1. Lined into left center, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Stepping in, Corbin Carroll. He's trying for third. Save! De La Cruz gets his first steal of the game. And that's another stolen base for the league leader. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 1. Stirring in the bullpen for the Mets, Angel Serpa, the left-hander, is getting that big fastball of his ready to go. Uceta, the right-hander, loosening up as well. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Makes a leaping grab for the out.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Nick Kurtz getting ready to hit. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. And a swing and a miss.
No ball.
De La
2
Cruz
strikes.
takes his lead at third with 1 away. Stays alive. The 0-2.
Ball 1.
That's a little bit low.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
On the ground, right side. The throw to first. Runner scores, though. That's a little insurance, and the lead is 2.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, put that runner.
Goodman lays off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. Line drive caught. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, no one left. 5 innings complete. The All-Stars on top 3-1. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's the Mets leadoff man, Zach Geloff.
Now pitching for New York,
Angel Serpa takes over on the mound.
He's having a ton of success facing left-handed hitters this season, so this seems like a smart move to turn to him with a lefty at the plate.
Harris now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Left field. Perkins turns to the right on the move. Puts it away for the out.
now batting, the second
Brendan
baseman,
Donovan
Donovan.
now at the plate. Both 2 in this one. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
Some hitters are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
One down, base is empty. That one 95 to finish him off.
Now batting,
Now the third
baseman,
baseman, Xavier Edwards.
So I ain't saving you a cleaning house. Do you think that's just a statement? Then you're ludicrous like
Down the line, Siri really on his horse for it. Can't get there. This one lands foul. He swings and fouls one off. Fights it off. He'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Popped up. Geloff. Makes the catch, inning over.
Leading off for the Mets,
Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. It was a homer for him back in the 5th. Just a solo shot, but an important swing in the.
Now pitching.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Daniel Palencia.
And he's been hit pretty hard at times this year, so he's looking for better. Right now, giving up more than a hit per inning.
That one pushed to the left and foul. Palencia, a very difficult guy to get hits off of. It's really rare for teams to string stuff together against him.
He wins every pitch, and for a hitter, Sometimes a victory is just fouling off one of his pitches.
And it's fouled away. Here's a high chopper. Lindor fires to first on the run, and very nicely done for the out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Duran.
Now the left fielder, Jarren Duran.
Unless he beats himself, somehow can't find it, doesn't have the control command that day, you can pretty much forget about it.
Is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. As a hitter, there's even more pressure to take advantage of any mistake, right?
Yeah, and you're hoping that, somehow, some way, whether it's a hit by pitch, a walk, something bad happens, because outside of that, stuff is just too good to fail.
And now the shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. He's already homered in this game. Runner takes off. Pitch misses. Save at second, and that was not close. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul.
And he's got deception in his delivery, and it's not that he's trying to deceive the hitters. He just has this natural flow that makes it hard for hitters to pick the ball up. It gets on them a little bit quicker than that.
That one ripped right center field. Going gone. Another homer. He's done it again. His second homer of the game. And they tack on to their lead. It's 5-1. Singy, the ball is jumping off his bat.
Yes, it is. Tons of loud contact. Man, it's been impressive. Most times it's the pitcher looking at the scoreboard for velocity, but in this case it's the hitter. He just turned around triple digits at the dish. I don't even know how he saw that pitch. Maybe he didn't, but he got a home run out of it.
Carroll in the box with one away as he takes ball one. And another ball. Just missed.
When the skipper calls down to the bullpen, he's expecting the guy to come in and get outs. So far, not getting what he was hoping for.
And that one is in for a strike. Downstairs, and that's ball 4.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on the tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Hurts the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Here goes the runner. Safe at second with a stolen base. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. That one laced to center and a base hit. Carroll around third. He will score. It's an RBI single. It's 6-1.
Well, it was a great job of letting that runner steal second base, get in the scoring position, come through with the base knock. You add a run.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Daniel Palencia won't go any further, and as he heads off, we'll step aside for a minute. Back with the new pitcher after this break. Edwin Uceta will take over here.
I think it's going to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Kurtz leads off first with one away. And that one fouled off. Tap foul at the plate. Gets under and pops it up. Lindor has a beat on it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Now a chance for Michael Harris II. Swinging a foul straight back. Already 3 runs across in the frame. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle and a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. High fly ball out to left field. Perkins under it. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. 8th inning coming up. The All-Stars out front 6-1. We're at the top of the 8th. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Walker.
Jordan Walker.
Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game. And
Now pitching for
the Mets with a new arm on the mound, Jake Latz.
well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Now the third baseman, Xavier Edwards. 0 for 3 in this one. That's in there. Strike 1.
Well, impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count. Then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
That one ran inside, almost got him. Backed off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
That misses the zone. Now 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Fastball for a strike.
Count's full.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
And at first, digging in, Ben Rice. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. Fought off foul. High fly ball out towards left field. Way back there. Leaps at the wall, but can't haul it in. Oh, it's gone. It bounced off him and over the wall.
That's just a great feeling as a hitter. You let the ball travel, tracked it pretty nicely. He's almost beat there, but he gets the bat head in time, and it's true enough to stay fair. I mean, that's a good feeling when you can hit an opposite field home run, and he did it right there.
Duran in the box now. No balls and a strike. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And they'll do it again. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
De La Cruz in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Not even close there. 2-0. Right through there for a strike. Still only 1 out here in the inning.
That's the ball.
And now it's filled up.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And there's ball 4.
The right fielder.
And now it's going to be Corbin Carroll. And a foul ball.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get 1 out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
So digging in, Nick Kurtz. First pitch just misses.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Hey!
And now 2-1. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Perkins. He's there. He's got it. And that is that. 2 runs on 1 hit. The 2-run homer. 9th inning coming up. The All-Stars lead it 8-1. Well, this game isn't very close, Singy. Let's see if we got any messages from those tuning in today.
I know we got some good stuff in there. Boo, growing up, who was your favorite big league mascot?
The Philly Fanatic. Still the best mascot.
Is there a reason?
Well, I love the Phillies, and I love Mike Schmidt. Michael Jack Schmidt, 548 home runs. He was my favorite.
Well, some people say you and the Philly Fanatic kind of have some things in common.
We have a similar body type. It's true. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
We've got some superstitions up here in the booth, and you never can say, hey, this game's going really fast early in the ball game.
Yeah, that is one of the ways that we are capable of putting the jinx on the game, is talking about how fast the game is going. That normally will grind it to a screeching halt.
No question.
Ball 4, take your base. 3. That's ball 4.
And this one finishes with a final of 8-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon for the next Game of the Week.
Okay, Mr. Misfit, but I ain't Mr. Fit in months. This some rich by Gucci Pampers for my runs. I get so much, I lose my mind, put on a new one. I guess what they say about the mind, kinda true, huh? A terrible thing away. Blue watch, the color just spoke to me. A parrot was in the face. New rat, they dose to me. Hilarious in the way. My smack it too close to me. While plastic taking my coat from me. I blast it, open. She on the dopamine. Locally, I be lowest keys. Overseas, I be ODB. I'm the one that turned the arch to gold like Mickey D. Them thunder thuns, they told me more than prophecy.
Said I gotta do better, I gotta do better, I gotta pick up the pieces and master the puzzle upon us. Look the man in the mirror in the eye and be honest. Slow down time, get back in line with my chakras. Reach for the galaxy, leave stardust for thus after me. Enter the void, fill in the cavity. Risk the reward if that's how it has to be. I gotta do better, I gotta do better, I gotta do everything in my power to try to do what gotta do. Ride the tide, don't fight with the current that guided you. Melt the ice round the furnace burning inside of you. I gotta do better, I gotta do better, I gotta do better. There's nothing they can do that I can't do better. Better yet, there's nothing I can do that I can't do better. Yeah, I'm better. I said I'm better. Gotta do better, I 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 gotta do better today. Gotta do better before it's too late. Shade stuck to my face, hoodie glued to my head. Hiding from the same world that made me who I am. Deep rest, can't even get out of bed. Too blessed to be so stressed. I do all this just to say get off my. Mixed emotions prohibit my focus. This what you wanted, what's wrong with you? You don't make sense. Feel like I can flip at any moment. Faces playing in this with me. Doing it was just a war with boredom, but it's sure to get me. Lord forgive me. Amen. Wear the crown of thorns for sport. I'm just waiting for a stone to hit me. Relationship on the rocks, my family all concerned. My homie still on the block, getting it I can't do. I'm stricken by survivor's guilt, I'm getting it off of words. Word. Come on, Herb, you gotta do better. I 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 gotta do better. Gotta do better today. Gotta do better before it's too late. The
dreams. The green twins with your eyes. Been someone's lover, someone's other love. My mother was her son. I've been a rambling man without a plan, just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I've folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. Now they're handing me the keys to the kingdom. Don't look like it's true, but when I was new and I was green. Been a long time spent when whistling for weight. Gone up looking like me. Been someone's love, someone's other love. My mother was a son. I've been a man without a plan, just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I've folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. Now they're giving me the keys to the kingdom. Tie my laces, I scale the mountains, I sail the sea, and all that searching led back to me. Then someone's love, someone's other love. My mother was a son. I've been a man without a plan, just shot right from a gun. Yeah, I've folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. And now they're handing me the keys to the kingdom. Yeah, they're handing me the keys to the kingdom. Shot right from a gun. Yeah, I've folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. Now they're handing me the keys to the kingdom. And someone's love, someone's other love. My mother was a son. I've been a man without a plan. Shot right from a gun. Yeah, I've folded, I've been scolded, and I had my share of fun. Now they're handing me the keys to the
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the New York Mets taking on the All-Stars. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the Bruins.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go. Today's starting pitcher, Christopher Sanchez.
For the Mets,
and Singy, as you know, he took home the AL Cy Young Award last year.
Well, Book, he was healthy last year and gained a tremendous amount of confidence. He took a big step forward last season. I think he'll take another one this season.
Francisco Lindor leading things off and takes a strike. The shortstop takes the ball. For Lindor, being drafted out of Montverde Academy, he's a guy that's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
The pitcher must begin his motion before the pitch timer runs out. We're looking for a little more urgency out there.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball.
That must be incredibly frustrating for the pitcher, but this is all about creating more action and speeding up the game, and it's working.
That's an automatic ball because the timer ran out.
And a free base with the walk, not exactly a confidence-boosting play on the mound.
Ball four, take your base. 3, you're out.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz.
The shortstop.
Well, in their win last game, this guy came up with 2 home runs, obviously trying to keep the roll going here in this one. Inside. 1-0.
Well, made it so comfortable for his club to secure that win. Very fresh team today, and it doesn't have to be all on him, but the way he's been swinging it, I expect him to have another big one.
The 1-1. Outside corner for a strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Next one is off the play. Now 2-2. And there's a ball. Got him looking. Strike 3 called on a slider at the knees.
Well, this is no secret. That slider is going to be his go-to pitch. Everyone in the ballpark knows it. It's a massive part of his arsenal, and he'll throw it a lot and in pretty much any count, any situation, and he's going to look to punch guys out as well. I tell you what, the effectiveness of that slider is always a big key for him.
Corbin Carroll stands in now and watches strike 1. Carroll measures 5 feet 10 inches, 26 years old, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. 1 out, base is empty. Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that one got a piece of him. He had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. So up next, Nick Kurtz. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Nice grab. Off balance feet. There's one. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. We go on to inning number 2. Mets are out on top, 1-0. And we're back. And here comes Bellinger.
The center fielder, number 35.
This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses. Got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom.
Yeah, and
so now it's the full-hole hitter, Junior Caminero.
Third baseman, Junior Caminero.
Cease back to work. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. And that skips in the dirt. Patrick Johnson calling the balls and strikes.
pretty standard zone for Johnson. Sometimes he might get a little jumpy, a little excited and expand the zone, but usually you at least feel like the pitcher on the mound is earning it, and that's important because you got to make players earn it.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
That misses the zone. 2-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. on the ground.
No, foul
And
ball.
that's just foul. This one in the air. Alvarez settles under this one. Hauls it in for the out.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Hunter.
Hunter Goodman digs in now. There's the strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
And that's in the dirt.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
And that one ripped into right. And that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, but he's in there easily.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
And now Brendan Donovan.
That's a ball.
Outside low, and it's 1-0. Squirts away a little bit.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Goes down looking.
Well, even if you don't feel great about it, you got to swing the bat with 2 strikes in this situation. You've got the tying run out there in scoring position. Just put the ball in play. Maybe something good will happen. It just didn't look like he understood the situation.
Ben Rice in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Rice with a homer in his last game. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Next offering is in for a strike. Popped up left side. Lindor makes the catch, and that is that. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball. Francisco Lindor at the plate. The Mets shortstop, originally drafted by Cleveland, and a guy with some serious power and an excellent defender. The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
That just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Blake Perkins. He reached out a walk his first time. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter now, Michael Harris II.
Michael Harris.
That one misses. Ball one. Right through there for a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
And that drops in for a strike. Fights that one away, still 1-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Ripped to short. Zips it across. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd.
Batting ninth, the left fielder,
Jarren Duran, the next to hit. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Just missed.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit, or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Next pitch misses way outside. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
That's how you take advantage of a 3-0 count right there. You're expecting to see a good pitch, and that's exactly what happened. Just like that, it's a double and a really good at bat.
Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop, Elly De La Cruz. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And downstairs.
Well, this is a little tough for the hitter in the back of the mind. You're wondering with first base open, am I going to get a pitch to hit? Got to stay back, let your hands work, stay in the middle of the field.
Kicks and fires.
Ball 3.
Almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
Corbin Carroll in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
Now batting. Right
First
fielder,
and second, 1 out. This is Corbin Carroll.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. He's under it. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting. First baseman, Nick Kurtz.
So 2 down now, and here is Nick Kurtz. He hit it to a double play his first time up. There's a strike. And ball one.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Next offering is in for a strike. Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Sometimes he wears the emotion on the sleeve, but that's okay as long as he's getting results. And right there, thrilled with the punch out to get out of a jam.
Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far.
Ball 4, take the base. Out. You're out.
Bottom 4, here's some real power at the plate. Junior Caminero. First pitch misses.
Well, certainly doing his very best out there on the mound to bring that win streak to a halt.
Next pitch way upstairs. Just missed.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at
Number
bat.
15, designated hitter, Hunter.
So now here's the DH. Hunter Goodman doubled his first time up. Right through there for a strike.
There it was, a high velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
That one's upstairs, ball 1.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Oh, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
So digging in, Brendan Donovan. Went down on strikes his first time through. That misses, and that's ball 1. That one missed.
Well, he looks more focused at the plate and working the count after that first at-bat strikeout.
And that's outside.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
That one down the line, and it stays fair. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, 1 out.
That swing is all about confidence. Sitting pretty with a 3-0 count and using it to your advantage instead of wasting what turned out to be a good opportunity. A great job of hitting, and the result is a single. Good stuff.
2 on, 1 out. Now here is Ben Rice. 0 for 1 with a fly out. In the dirt.
0-1.
No advance. Good job behind the dish.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Comes up empty.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some pitchers.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And Acuna able to make the grab. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Michael.
So up next, Michael Harris the second. Just missed.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
There's a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Ground ball right side, and that one handled. Throws to first in time, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point.
I'm held under by the world and I'm way too scared. There's a struggle through the trouble underwater and the bubble from my mouth onto the surface.
That's ball 4.
So digging in,
Leading
Jaron
off,
Duran. Doubled in his
fielder,
first debut.
Jaron
Cease
Duran.
back to work. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
Smoked on the ground to second. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Now batting, shortstop Ellie De La Cruz.
Ellie De La Cruz getting ready to hit. He is struck out and he is walked. And that one is lifted in the air. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. He's 0 for 1. Chop to first, low. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it.
It's funny what you think when you're left all alone. To worry about your fear brings chaos to your compass.
And now,
Leading off
Isaac
with the Mets,
Paredes,
the designated hitter,
who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts.
Paredes.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball. Oh, and they're going to tag the pitcher with a pitch clock violation. That's an automatic ball.
Now pitching for
New pitcher now, Edwin Uceta.
number 63.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. That one felt good. Home run number 15 on the year. It's 2-1. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Big swing and a miss.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Check swing, called strike.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Strike three, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
One out, base is empty, and a run in here in the bottom of the sixth. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
0-2 is the count.
Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Well, take a look at the three-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
Donovan, up for the third time here, watches that one miss. Swing and a drive, deep right field. That's back. Tattooed to Tatertown and gone. It's their second home run of the inning, and it ties it up. It's 2-2.
This crowd is on fire right now. They're going nuts thanks to that home run. Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that. It's so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
Rice in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-1.
Ball game is still tied. They can get out of this inning with a tie game.
That one finds the zone. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. That's a strikeout. Good looking sweeper there. They get two and draw even again. We're through 6 full. We are tied 2-2. Davis Schneider up now for the Mets.
The second baseman.
0 for 2 in this one.
Schneider.
He's got a rare skill set out there on the mound. Even when he's low on energy, his stuff still has bite to it. You just don't see it.
Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Sam Hedges.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Has grounded out a couple of times. The pitch. And there's a strike. Hedges, a tall lefty, 30 years old now, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2014. To the right side. Got him on the off-balance throw. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. Here's the left fielder, Jarren Duran. 1 for 2.
Duran.
And he swings through that one.
He can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. Action in the Mets bullpen. Daniel Palencia up and loosening in the pen. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
And that one fouled off. That's a little bit low. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
You tie a guy up like that, you're feeling like you are in command.
Out to short, Lindor. Throws to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. So digging in, Jordan Westburg.
The third baseman.
Now, this guy, a player that if he gets on base.
David Bednar gets the call from the pen.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
Carroll at the plate now. That's ball 1.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
And that is in for a strike. And the count 1-1. And fouled off. Sneaks through, base hit. And a go-ahead run is on base.
He was all over that one. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped, cut out in front, and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Now at the plate, Nick Kurtz. Swing and a miss.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Good feed, that's 1. On to low, it's a double play.
They made that double play look so easy, but it was far from routine. That's the one thing about big leaguers. They make tough plays look simple.
Caminero in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
2 out, space is empty. And that misses. And 1-1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
The 1-1. And there's a ball.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Fastball for a strike. Right through there, got him. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. It's the 9th, and we are tied. Now up to him, Francisco Lindor.
Francisco Lindor.
The pitch timer expired before he started his windup, so that's a ball. The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Angel Serpa.
Not having a lot of success against right-handed hitters. They've been hitting them around, so this next matchup might be tough for them.
Goodman.
Line drive, base hit. Leadoff knock puts the winning run on base.
First pitch swinging, went up there with
Now
a plan to be aggressive. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Donovan, the next to hit, takes ball one.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Now batting, catcher.
Now the catcher up to hit, Ben Rice. 0 for 3 in this one. And that one fouled off. Got him. 2 away.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
So 2 down now, and here is Michael Harris the second. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. Headed down the line. Perkins towards the line, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Trying to send this to extra innings.
Ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Pitch is in for a strike, and it's 1-2. Good eye in that spot.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
In there, sets him down on strikes. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there. And sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
Go ahead run on base. Here's the 3rd baseman, Jordan Westberg.
Ball 4, take the base. 3 out.
Now pitching for the Mets,
Jeremiah Estrada on to try and close it out.
Now this is an extremely confident pitcher. He loves the pressure. Actually likes the 1-run game better than a comfortable 3-run save opportunity, because that's when he pitches his best. In today's game, outs are valuable, so guys aren't just willing to give themselves up to advance a runner. They're trying to drive him in as well in the process. So I don't expect him to shorten up and just try to hit behind the runner here.
And Acuna able to make the grab. And there's 1 away. Ellie De La Cruz will hit next.
now batting.
And there's no doubt that they'll feed off the energy from this crowd, right?
I mean, yeah, I'd say the intensity level has gone up a few notches for sure.
And that is out of play.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
So the tying run at second. That's a base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. Slide, tag, save. It's 3-3.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
One down, runner at first. And now the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1.
If it were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at him.
There goes Ellie. Got him swinging. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Winning run in scoring position now, so a clutch AB could end this one.
And here's the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. He's already homered here in this one. Runner breaks for third. That's in for a strike. Save. That's two stolen bases now for Ellie De La Show. And the league leader in stolen bases does it again. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him.
0-2 is the count.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strike. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder.
That's ball 4. You're out.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Junior Caminero now at the plate. This guy with light tower power. Estrada back to work. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Now, Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Pitch kicks away from Alvarez. Kurtz up to third on the wild pitch. Got it. Huge strikeout there.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
Goodman swings through it for strike 1. 1-0-1 on the gun, swing and a miss.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And 1-2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
The tying run at the plate. And that is downstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And they're down to their last out.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Tap foul at the plate. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. Ground ball to the right side. And that is the ball game.
Well, I love the fact they didn't quit. They had to do a little extra work tonight to secure this win, but it's what you got to do over the course of a season if you want to be a championship ball club.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Cartier buff skin. It's like, don't really matter to me. Yo, I'm a turn to the furnace. Love a hotel after candle at dinner. The room that we in is some furnace. See a little daylight, I turn on the burners. Flip a switch for the because you chill the spice strips. MS Supreme 98 size 11. I crush my feet like a vice grip. I couldn't find him. Matches so perfectly with this new ghost. They're trying to call me a democracy rig. I get it, I get it. I take it back and it's split it at Williamson. I'm gonna be back in a minute. I run it up just to give me a monogram. 101 cast iron skillet. Way up and raising my price. I'm grateful as ever cause it took a village. Way up and so shorty she think I'm a Hollywood villain. Happy to say that I'm
When I first met you, baby, everything I knew wasn't any brighter than a shade of blue eyes and brown hair, cockeyed eyes, the color of your stare doesn't compare. Times were better when I still